Thousands of cable television subscribers across the country could see channels like MTV, VH1, and Nickelodeon go off the air tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern if an agreement to carry those channels is not hammered out between the National Cable Television Cooperative and Viacom. The NCTC represents nearly 800 small rural cable television providers like HBC and negotiates contracts with media giants like Viacom for rights to air its programming. As of Monday afternoon, contract negotiations were dragging, making the channel blackout a possibility. HBC President and CEO Dan Pacarina said how much money small cable providers are able to pay for Viacom programming is the main issue.
We're negotiating a 3-year contract, and based on what we're currently paying today, Viacom is looking to increase rates to us, and that would affect our customers. Those rates are very, very large, over 60% increase over the rate of inflation. So it's a very large increase, more than doubling our costs from the initial discussions, and that we just can't pass those kind of increases on to our customers.
HBC Director of Regulatory Affairs, Rochelle Provisky, echoes those comments, saying those types of rate increases are too much to pass on to customers.
We just can't pass those kind of rate increases, and 40% inflation, it's like going to the gas station one day and it's $3.50 and the next day it's $6.50. That's a huge bite. So it is something that we just are on our customers' side. We truly are. We certainly want to continue the networks, as all providers do, but there has to be some reasonable negotiations and reasonable price increases that we can pass along.
Customers are probably seeing a message running along the bottom of the screen saying cable providers are not negotiating with Viacom. Provisky says that statement is not true.
Yeah, that's not a true statement. The NCTC actually has been all weekend in discussions with Viacom, and so negotiations are continuing, and I anticipate they will continue throughout the day and trying to resolve this issue. But yeah, it's typical tactic that a Viacom will use, is to kind of scare people to say that we're not negotiating, but we are.
If an agreement is not met, two things could happen. Viacom could order providers to pull the programming, or they could allow those channels to continue during negotiations. Stay tuned.
So it's a very large increase, more than doubling our costs from the initial discussions, and that we just can't pass those kind of increases on to our customers.